Hello, hello, party people. I am inviting Alicia. She's there.
Girl, I messed up like crazy. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, guys, if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing on Instagram Live, it's because I don't.
Well, I
Oh
don't.
my God. I messed up because I was trying to get you to join me. So, I don't know how this is going to work.
Well,
But
that's
we're
what I
going to
was
figure it out.
asking. I was
I'm
like,
sorry I'm late.
no, it's okay. I was asking you, do you want me to join you or are you joining me? And you said getting on now. I'm like,
I was, but you know what happened was
that's
I
but
was
that's
trying
not
to
the answer.
I was trying to go back live and it did something. So thank you for you're the seasoned professional. I'm not. Next
Oh,
time though, I got this. I was, girl, there's so much going on with us moving to our new location has been insane, but it is amazing. So I'm
so
very happy about that. But I got boxes everywhere.
well, but look at
So
your view. Like, who cares about the
I
box?
know I was like, I'm home today, so we gonna be Keon fresh.
See, and you were smart. You put on your Keon shirt. I wasn't even that smart. And I usually have mine on. Yeah, you're right.
I felt all sparkly today, so I figured I would do this.
So I'm excited, you guys. A lot of you ask about the spa, but you don't really get to see us together. That's Miss Alicia. She is the founder and the brainchild of Keon, and we're business partners in our wellness center.
Well, honey, it's been so much going on, since we got our new place. Sorry, I'm just doing some adjusting here, probably messed it up worse.
No,
But
you're
we
good.
got our new center. We are still in South Miami Beach. Um, the only difference is, can you guys see me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
I can't tell what's going on. Anyway, so our Beauty and Wellness Center moved from Sunny Isles to Hollandale Beach. So I have a gang of stuff, as you know, everywhere, girl. And you always talking to me about get rid of stuff, be a minimalist, downsize. Yeah, well, ish is real, just like the ish we're going to talk about today. So I was decluttering, and hopefully today we help people declutter their bodies.
Yeah.
Because I got to tell you, it is real, man. It is super duper real. When I started last night, I watched the documentary on clutter. And I
Mm-hmm.
looked around and I was like, God help me. Then I was thinking about, oh, my tummy hurts because I didn't do some of the things I should have done this week to have some better poops.
Right. Well, I'm
So,
huge on detox, right? And I always say you don't just detox your body, you detox your mind, you detox your spirit, you detox your surroundings.
it's everything. Like clutter is real. We're in a society now where we feel like we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. Girl, I've been, thank you for coming into my life, what, a little over 4 years ago when it came to the Beauty and Wellness Center. But you came into my life as a friend 5 years ago. Who knew this was going to be where it is now? And we're still growing
I
and doing
didn't.
things together and all that. But you changed my life through
Well,
my, my poop. So that's why I started saying, girl, you got that poopology. So I want to share what Cherry has done for me personally, because she put me on a personal self-care journey about 4 years ago now. Because
yeah,
4 years ago, I was the caretaker for a couple of people, and I forgot about me. And my little body went from poop, 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 and I started expanding. One reason was I wasn't eliminating, and I have fibroids. For you ladies who have fibroids, this is something you should talk about, should know about yourself, because it's all about our toxins and the things that our body holds on to. Now,
right.
before we even get into all that stuff, let me say, for those of you who know anything about Keon, keeping it all natural, we do have medical directors, but this conversation that I'm having with Cherry is in no means to take the place of a physician's recommendations, even though modern medicine, and Cherry and I have issues with some of the things that they tell you because we're a medicine dependent society. So, disclaimer, we are not doctors. Cherry
No,
is a certified nutritionist, though. I am a life coach as well as I guess, day-to-day operations of keeping it all natural. So consult your physician on your health and wellness. We're going to talk about gut health. And you have been hearing more and more about gut health from medical professionals as well as every commercial in the world. So we're keeping it all natural. We want to help educate you. So this is for educational purposes only.
Yeah.
We are not medical physicians. At some point, we have a couple doctors that work with us. We're going to have them on. They're going to be talking about everything from female health to pain, aches and pains, the lymphatic system, whole bunch of stuff that we do. So saying that, we're going to start talking some ish, some SH and I and T, and some poop, all that stuff right here, right now, because it is major important to our lives. Didn't know that, did you?
Well, you know, there's that old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And the reason why that saying even came into play is because the apple peel cleans down on your intestines and helps you poop. The first thing your grandma would tell you when you were little, if you said, oh, I got a stomach ache, she said, go sit on the toilet, right? And that's because pooping is everything. Every single disease in the world starts with mucus, and it starts in your gut. So it's really important to keep your gut clean. If your gut is clean, your body is healthy.
So, hey, Dr. Maroof, what's up, John? Haven't seen you. I have a message to you. I'm waiting to hear from you. I want you to come on in and start working with us. So Dr. John Maroof has joined us. Hey. So anyway, I mean, yeah, gut health is so important. I can't tell you, remember when I first started talking to you, I actually consulted with you as my friend while I was complaining. Let's start there. I was complaining and, you know, having fibroids. I was constipated, couldn't poop. And you were like, girl, you need to detox.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? And you remember the day when I got to my day 6 and I called you and I said, there's a dead person that came out of my body. Help. And you said, that's a good thing. So tell our viewers, like, what's so important about our poop, the size, the shape, the color. Let's start with, I guess, smell.
Okay. Your poop really shouldn't smell. The reason why sometimes you smell somebody when they come out of the bathroom, or you smell yourself and you're like, whoa, what went up in there and died? Because that's literally what happened. Red meat altogether, whether it's fish or chicken or whatever, it doesn't really digest in your intestines. What it does is it rots. Okay, and it gives the ability of whatever you're putting on top of it to build polyps, and it moves that meat to the side of your intestines without actually ever coming through. I like to tell people all the time, you got to think of your intestines, the small and the large intestines, like you would pipes. If you're a homeowner, then you know that you have to get in there and sweep the gunk out of the side of the pipes. Now, if you put something in there like a Drano, which I like to say is like taking a laxative, all that does is eat away at the stuff in the inside. It never gets that gunk on the outside, right? And that gunk on the outside is mucus. And it covers whatever is lodged in between there, building those polyps. And that's how disease starts. So when Alicia came to me, she was like, my stomach is poochy and I'm not feeling good. And I said, well, how often do you go to the bathroom? And
I'm embarrassed for you to tell people.
I'm sorry. But we got to tell them because we got to help them. So
I think I was, once or twice a week at that time?
Yes. And I was like, honey, you should poop every time you eat. And the misconception is a lot of people think that when you poop after you eat, that you're pooping out what you just ate. Honey, you're pooping out what you ate like a week ago. Okay, and it all starts with your small intestine, which is at the top. Your small intestine takes the nutrients, the vitamins, the fat, the protein that you ate, and it breaks down and kind of solidifies it. But it can't solidify it unless you drink water. It needs that liquid so that it can move through your intestines properly. That's why I always tell people, on an empty stomach, before you've had anything to eat, drink at least 8 ounces of water, and that's going to help your bowels move.
You got me drinking so much daggone water in my life, my body craves it now. If I don't drink water first thing in the morning, I'm like parched. I'm like running around the house going, oh my God, I didn't put my water next to the bed. Now I have to stop drinking it late at night though, because you know this menopause thing and getting older, my body goes bananas if I'm drinking after 7 o'clock and I got to get up and pee. So
I literally probably wake up 2 or 3 times to pee every day. But what I will say is I'd rather you get up and pee than not pee, because every time you go to the bathroom, you're losing those toxins. and you don't want those toxins just to sit in you. So if you start your day off with some water, you're really doing a justice, not only to your body, your skin, your hair, and your nails, but also to your small intestines, because it's giving it the liquid that it needs to break down all the fat and everything that needs to go to your large intestines to turn on to bile and to come out of your colon. And so a lot of you think you're overweight. You're not. You just simply need to detox. The average person has 20 pounds of waste inside their intestines.
And that's real talk, because when I started going, after I did my detox, how much I lost. I think since I started working with you on a personal level nutritionally, I've lost 35 pounds over 4 years. And I've never been an obese person, but I can tell you, I learned so much from you on how to eat, and just really initially after the detox. Now the detox, y'all, is real talk, smell, shape, color, everything changes. And
yes,
then you eventually start to lose weight. So that's a value added, because I wasn't expecting that. I was really just expecting to be able to go to the bathroom. That was like, oh my God, I want an applause, because guess what, y'all? When I'm eating the way I should eat, sometimes I'm not eating the way that I should eat, but most of the time I go twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's such a change from twice a week.
And how does it smell?
Smell? My grandmother used to say, your grandfather thinks your poop don't smell. Why? Because it doesn't.
If you're eating right, it really has little to
It does. I don't think, when it smells, I'm like, okay, I guess I shouldn't have eaten whatever. So my body tells me, everybody's body tells you what you need, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. You just got to listen to it. Hey, Delaware, Philly girl. Hey, Deidre, DC. Thank you guys for joining. This is my first Instagram live, so I'm all like, I'm a little kid. I have no idea what I'm doing. So next week when we do it, we're gonna try and do this every Sunday, guys, at 12.
Yes.
So we have some good stuff coming up. So anyway, I'm ADHD girl. So
no, it's okay. And I love the fact that you said we're not doctors. We cannot fix your health, but what we can do is aid your health.
Yes.
Because food is medicine. Okay. And I'm not trying to put down anybody's doctor. I'm not a doctor. I have some doctors in my family, but they are practicing physicians. And the reason why they're called that is because they are simply practicing. They cannot fix you if you're not willing to put in the work to help fix yourself.
That's for sure. Look, Alan, the co-founder, who was a physician, Dr. Alan Fields, was my fiance. And he was one of the people I ended up having to take care of later on in life. Cherry and I got together to do some things, diet-wise, on help to prolong his life. I worked with his medical physicians and said, look, I love this man. I don't want him to leave me. And he was diagnosed with kidney failure the first 3 months into our relationship. And the doctor told me, Alicia, we don't know how much longer he's going to have, whatever. I was like, whoa, hold on. We just got this. I want to prolong this. And I can say, thanks to, help from Cherry. Thank you, God, for giving me the strength to do all the things that I did. The first thing I started with was his diet, because he has so many different things going on with him. Everything that was wrong with him related back to his diet. And I was blessed to have him for another 6 years from that diagnosis, which the doctor was like, a year. I'm like, whoa. So, and then the doctor said, whatever she's doing, listen to her. So you have to listen to your body. You have to monitor your health. You have even your urine. You got to look at what color your urine is. What does your urine smell like? Because our bodies hold waste, and waste does what? Causes disease, causes, all types of illnesses. You got to poop, people. Poop is important. I didn't realize it when I was a kid. I went to the bathroom. It was like clockwork. They'd be like, oh, there she go. But then when I got older and I got fibroids, and then I was just, I thought I was cute because was thin and I could eat whatever I wanted to eat, but I wasn't paying attention on how, I love you, Deidre, on how to really take care of myself. I just thought, hey, I'm skinny. What difference does it make? Having a proper poop is more than being thin. It's more than being
healthy.
Oh my God.
I just want to interrupt. There's a lady in here who wrote that her child almost had to have surgery because they weren't eating enough fiber and emptying. I would like to talk to you about fiber. If you could inbox me later, I'd have a conversation with you, especially if your daughter is a minor. Doctors will tell you often to take like fiber supplements. There's so much natural fiber that your daughter can take. I think that it's better, especially if they're underage, that they get natural fiber instead of something that's man-made in a factory by men. That's a bad habit to start early. It also will start weight problems later on in life. So if you inbox me, I would love to talk to you about your daughter, especially if she's a minor. I'm sorry.
Dr. Ruth just chimed in and said that it's rare in the American diet to have a fiber. So, I mean, and everyone thinks that fiber means, oh, I got to go out and eat a bowl of oatmeal. So Cherry will help educate you on that, because like, honest to goodness, guys, she changed my life. She really changed my life. I went from a size 10, 12 to now I'm back to a 6. My fibroids are there. I mean, I'm 56 years old. They're going to go away when they go away, but I'm not trying to have a hysterectomy, but I am trying to live longer and live healthy. So, I mean, you really...
I'm sorry. Somebody's on here and they're asking, can I help them? They have hives, laxative medicine, and enemas for their kids. You don't give children enemas. Nothing needs to be invasive in a child. It's the way you're feeding your child. Please inbox me. Yes, I will help you, and I will help some of you for free, especially if you have minors. Everything that school taught us about nutrition is wrong.
Well, the American Cancer Society, the Heart Society, they tell you to eat things that we know we should not eat. Why? Because they're backed by those agencies. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into all that, because you know I have my whole personal, I don't want to say war, but I have my own personal opinion on some of the things that those societies tell us. Let's get back to our poop.
It's about money and big business.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to poop. So one of my friends, yes, diverticulitis. Maddie, you know that I'm here whenever you need me. You and I have spoke about this even before you got sick. Change the eating habits, change your life. I wish you were closer. I would make your meals, but that's a different...
It's hard. I mean, and I understand, because at 52, to change my diet was like, you want me to do what? But then when I got older and I started noticing my body started holding on to fat, and I had stomach aches and I was having headaches. I haven't had a migraine headache. I think maybe one, because I had 2 deaths right away, but from stress. But I haven't had a headache. I haven't had a migraine in 4 years. I forgot what they were like.
Because a lot of migraines start in your tummy, actually, and it's the pressure of not relieving yourself, and the toxins in your body that you're not relieving actually makes you ill.
So someone just asked, what's the best way to detox? So we do have a detox program at Keon. You can either inbox me or you can inbox Cherry. It's not expensive, and I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy, but after I got to a certain point and I was standing in the mirror, I said, ooh, girl. I called Miss Cherry and I said, Miss Cherry, I got this. She's like, you don't hate me? I was like, no, I love you.
Oh, she hated me for the first couple of days, but let me explain.
Well, the first 3 days, but by the time I got to this around what, day 6, I was like, I got this. No, don't worry, I got it. I'm getting ready to do the menopause detox, by the way.
Oh, you know what? I am probably going to detox with you, but I'm going to do the hair, nails, and skin, because I've been wearing some makeup lately for work, and it's breaking my skin out because I'm allergic to it. So I need to detox my skin.
Well, let me know, because I'm going to challenge you, girl.
I'm all for it.
I want the detox challenge. Hey, y'all, let's do some detox challenges. I tell you what, we're going to pick one person that has a story, whether or not it's their child, themselves, weight loss, whatever it is. We're going to invite you to DM us, and we're going to select one person that I'm going to coach, and Miss Cherry is going to put you on that detox, free of charge.
Wait a minute. I don't want them to DM us. You know what I would like them to do? Make a video.
Okay.
Post it on their page.
Okay.
Tag us. Tag Cherry.
Keeping it all natural.
And keeping it all natural. And then let's look at all the videos, and then we can have people help us pick who we're going to help. That way it's not biased. Like, we didn't make the choice of who we're going to help.
Right.
Everybody made the choice of who we're going to help.
We want people to tell us your story, because everybody's got one. Everybody got a poop story.
We
You know
can
what? I
follow
can
the
tell
journey.
you, all the clients that we have, and we've seen almost 1,000 people in 4 years. And more that I ask them, what, baby?
Oh
What you
my God, somebody just said I only poop four
four
times
times a
a
month?
month. I need this.
Yes,
What are
please,
you
please.
eating?
We're gonna help you save your own life. It is so
Yes.
simple. It's hard for a few weeks, but it's so simple. It really is. And like I said, I love you, Cherry, because you changed my life. You gave me my health back. You helped me with my fiance and his health. And I can tell you at least 9 out of 10 people that I ask in our practice, how often do you poop? Okay. What do you eat? I eat well. And then I said, well, what do you eat? What's breakfast? What's this? What's that? And 9 out of 10 are not doing everything that they could do to help themselves. So let's talk. We talked about smell. Let's talk about size, shape, and color.
Oh, yes. Size, shape, and color. So the size that everybody wants is loose, leafy, floating logs. And a lot of people don't know that healthy poop floats. And the reason why it floats is because what you're eating. If you're pooping out little balls, that means that something is obstructing everything from coming through. And a lot of time it's nothing but you're not drinking enough water. So your body doesn't have the liquid that you need to actually eliminate. Your poop should be brown.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can be altered by what you eat. Like if you eat something red, I'm not going to call anybody out, but if you eat beets or like a lot of strawberries or something like that, it might be a little bit red. If you eat a lot of
A
carrots,
little? I thought I was bleeding to death.
if you eat a little carrots
Girl,
or
I
sweet
called you from the
potatoes.
toilet. I thought I was bleeding to death. What
Well,
am I gonna do? My dumb butt, of course, thank God didn't call the hospital because they would have been laughing at me or 911. But I called you, talking about, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I was in tears. I thought I was bleeding to death. So now I know.
well, I've had that experience too, but at least yours was beets. Mine was hot Cheetos. I ate the nutritionist ate the bag and wasn't aware of what was causing my stool to be bloody. I thought it was something else that's very
Well, mine
common.
wasn't bloody. It was just purple beets. Oh, and green.
I
Don't forget the asparagus and kale. Some of those, if you eat a lot of that stuff, sometimes it can turn it.
It turns it maybe like a green. It also can turn orange if you eat a lot of carrots or sweet potatoes. I do want you to take notice if you ever see white stool. White stool, you need to call the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's definitely something else going on, or if there's actual blood in your stool. I don't want to go away from our stool, but one of the ladies who said that she only poops 4 times a month says she's 115 pounds, so she's not obese. It has nothing to do with obese, but your body's not healthy if you're only eliminating 4 times a month. So it's not just about your weight.
Dehydration, so many other things.
Absolutely. And somebody else asked me, is there an all-in-one vitamin that somebody could take? I'm a certified nutritionist who leans towards natural. The name of our wellness center is Keeping It All Natural. Keon, vitamins are made by man. So they're never going to be as good as actually eating your vitamins. And I'm going to say it like that without, because I'm not trying to.
I mean, it's hard because I'm a culprit of, and we do have a couple of products that I work with that are natural products made with, but it does not take the place. And I never recommend anything that takes the place of eating well, because eating well is 100. But some people, it's an additive. Some of the stuff that I work with is an additive. It's not to take the place of. I mean, for me, like I said, you changed my life. I want everybody to know how wonderful this woman is. She's a wonderful person. She's an amazing mother. She's, I always tell you that she's the most amazing mother I've ever met in my life. So for her to, I don't even know if people know how you became a nutritionist. Well, she's been a nutritionist for over 25 years now?
Do we have to count? Because it tells me since I was 18. Let's just say that.
Okay. So I actually begged her not to let her certification lapse. And I said, no, you're going to keep doing this because look at you. you answer my questions, you help me. Let's help other people. We're all about helping other people. I mean, yes,
Absolutely.
money's great and we make money at our center because we can't do what we do for free, but helping people is very important to us and we're very passionate about it. So, and I'm just as passionate about my poop because my poop saves my life. I mean, I was bad yesterday.
So let's talk about your fibroids though. When you talk about your poop save your life and the detox, your fibroids are not gone, but they
Oh,
have scarred.
they're smaller. So what I learned over the years about fibroids is fibroids are caused in part by a woman's body holds toxins from stress, our cortisol levels change, all of this. And I remember probably 15 years ago, I went to a naturopath about my fibroids. And the first thing she did was she gave me this booklet that was this thick that said, do this. And it made a difference. This is my second set of fibroids. I got rid, the first ones were surgically removed before I was educated on how to keep them under control. The second set came back at 42, 43. They were small. They're not big at all now. But it all came back to even then learning how to work with a naturopath in Canada. We don't have a lot of naturopaths here. I'm sorry, let me interrupt myself because Deidre just asked, do your detoxes work for parasites?
Absolutely. It works for everything.
So Deidre's one of our sisters. Some people don't know, but she's a client. She's a friend. She's a sister friend. And she's an amazing, talented designer. So I'm always sharing what we do with our other sisters that are in our group. I'm going to have Deidre on too soon so she can talk about some of the cute stuff coming out.
So wait a minute. I don't know what's going on, but somebody named OG Fit Diva bought a badge, and somebody named The Real Tyrone 74 bought a badge. Thank you. 2 badges were bought. I have no idea, but we made $6.
I don't know what badges are, but yay.
Thank you.
So
and
Deidre, it's your fault, these Instagram lives, because like I said, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah.
I was gonna say what we'll do with this $6 is it'll go towards paying for someone to approach a detox. Is that okay?
Love it. So Deidre, yeah, give me a call later on and we'll talk about the detox. I keep telling you, I want you to do a consultation with Cherry because, when Cherry does what she does to help us get to a healthy poop, she does 9 pages. I mean, it's not like, oh, yeah, do you poop? How often do you poop? She really goes into your health, which is very important. Right. Some of the stuff that I do myself and the doctors that I work with, everything we do works together. So she needs to really do a consultation with you. That's part of your detox plan. Like I said, it's just getting to a healthy poop. Drink water. Let's start with everybody on this Instagram live. Just drink more water. Don't say I drink a bottle of water every day and that's enough. Not. Drink water. You'll even see how that is. If you'd like to purchase the detox, just go ahead and you can send us an email too at keepingitallnatural@gmail. That's our private email, and we will set you up to purchase your detox and consultation. So when Cherry works with you, she does what you're doing now. You will get a one-on-one with her, and she will go through your medical history from if you have diabetes. There's so many diseases that come from our gut. She needs to know all the things that you have going on. That's the only way she can really help you. What I do is kind of like coach you and beat you up.
I can't cure you, but I can aid you. If you have diabetes, autoimmune issues, lupus, fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, hypertension, even if you are a recovering alcoholic, or if you want to have a baby, or if you're postpartum, there's so many
fibroids.
Yes, if you have fibroids, I personally am hyperglycemic, which is on the borderline. Hyperglycemia and being a diabetic are very swing shift. I don't take medicine. I control it with my food. My mom, she went into a coma 10 years ago, and they told her that she would be insulin dependent the rest of her life. She did not take insulin. 6 months after she went into the hospital, and her A1C is perfect. Her doctor told her that it's impossible, and it's not impossible, but she had to change her eating habits, and that changed her life. So I can't aid you, but I can sure help you in the journey of aiding yourself.
I mean, it's all about, I mean, we're here to help people. Like I said, we're very
Yeah.
passionate about this. This is not just about get rich quick schemes or anything
No.
like that. You also, I mean, we're not saying we can't
fix you.
We can't fix
you.
You can work to make yourself better, and
Yeah.
you can work with your physician to make yourself better. Just think about this: diabetes, cancer, heart disease are the three money makers in this world. In the world. And there's also other cultures that don't have some of the issues that we have. Okay, Cherry, can you take that?
I don't know which one you're seeing. You seeing the one about the water? Is that what
The young lady who just says she's preparing for bariatric surgery.
Oh, I didn't see that. I would like for you to inbox me because I want to know more about your health before I just throw out some suggestions. I have people asking about water, right? Is it good to have alkaline water and this, that, or whatever? Alicia, you want to talk about the whole? So Alicia and Alicia's, I drink water. I drink this expensive ass water. I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss, but I said, let me see that water. That water, oh yeah, it has electrolytes in it. And okay, it's supposed to be alkaline, but it got chemicals in it. Water not supposed to have chemicals in it.
It's just how it's manufactured. We're not going to call out the companies, but I mean, alkaline water is good, but we both now drink. I either drink it out of my filter. I don't drink tap water, but I do drink bottled water out of glass. If I get it out of plastic, I drink a very specific water that is naturally, has natural alkaline. So, and plus your foods you eat, you can make your body alkaline balanced through your food. Some of you know who Dr. Sebi is. That's one of the things Dr. Sebi always talked about was food is medicine. And
but I ain't Dr. Sebi because they killed him. So I ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We're not Dr. Sebi. I'm just saying that he always talked about how to get an alkaline, your body in a certain state. Oh, keto diets, guys. Somebody fasting, keto diets. They're now saying, oh, keto diet's not good for you. Really?
Keto diet is full of meat, which isn't going to be good for your heart. Anytime there's a diet that's a fad, it's bad.
Food I can't remember the doctor. It was a doctor, somebody back in Dr. Atkins, that was very similar to the keto diet. All they did was change the Atkins diet a little bit and call it a keto diet. Now there's studies and people saying, hey, keto diet's not good for you. Talk about fasting. And because I always find that fascinating. People say, oh, I'm fasting. Well, I'm like, okay.
Well, what's the purpose of fasting? There's religious fasting and there's health benefit fastings. What most people don't understand is if it's a health benefit fasting, you fast when you sleep. Your body rejuvenates itself. A lot of people realize that they start sweating in their sleep, and that's because your body is releasing those toxins in your sleep. So if you're well hydrated, you are detoxifying during your sleeping process, right? And if we sleep right, we sleep at least 8 hours a day. It's great if you can get 12 hours in.
Girl, I'm in menopause. If I get 8 hours, something wrong with me.
No, that 8 hours.
I'm getting better.
I was just saying,
kept me awake.
And if you are eating properly and exercising properly, you sleep better. And if you're hydrated properly.
It's the exercise part that I got to get back to.
So what a lot of people don't understand is from the time that they wake up in the morning until 11 o'clock in the afternoon is your body's natural detoxification time. Thank you for whoever said I look flawless. That was really sweet. And you shouldn't eat anything through your natural detoxification time, which is whatever time you wake up in the morning until 11 o'clock, but water and fruit, nothing else. Because that gets your body going, it gets your metabolism going, and it gets your body working. A lot of people starve themselves. And what you do when you starve yourself, when you think that you're fasting, your body makes fat because it needs something to live and to run off of. And that's where a lot of obese people go wrong because they're overweight and they start starving themselves. And instead of losing weight, they're gaining weight and they don't understand why. Because your body's trying to live. You're not feeding it. You're not giving it fuel. So it's making its own fat to survive. You don't ever want to make your body.
I can tell you, if everybody follows the detox that you have, the detox plan and the recipes and stuff, you're going to lose weight because you're going to lose waste.
I will personally guarantee, if you don't cheat, if you do exactly what the detox tells you, you will lose at least 10 pounds.
It's true. I mean, and I stuck to the way I eat. Like, I don't, it's not that I don't eat meat, because occasionally I need me a good fat steak. It's just because that's just what I want. My diet consists mostly of fruits, vegetables. Sometimes I gotta remember to eat some type of chicken or fish, and then I do that. Whether my chicken that I eat is no antibiotics, no chemicals, organic. The fish that I eat is fresh, not farmed. So I mean, there's little things, and I know it's expensive. People say it's a little expensive to do things, but you know what? It's more expensive. Yeah, you gotta shop, but
Walmart.
That doctor, that's for sure.
Walmart has organic fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
And people are always wondering, oh my God, organic is so expensive. Organic is what our grandparents called food. It's what grows. It means that it has no GMOs in it. You can get like organic broccoli slaw mix for $1.25 at Walmart. So please don't tell me that eating organic is so much more expensive. That's a cop out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you what, those medicines and those doctor visits and everything else is even more expensive. If you're going to your doctor, you should be going to your doctor to talk about you being healthy. Mm-hmm. And continuing to maintain your health and looking at your blood work and making sure all those things, because doctors are important to us because they do all the other things. But you got to start at home. You got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you can't just
about corn, because someone said, "What about corn?" And you know, I gave up corn because I asked that question: why can't I have corn as my vegetable? Please tell people about corn in the poop.
Okay, so corn is a cob. Everybody knows that corn doesn't digest. It comes out in the same form it went in. It's pretty hard and round. It is not going to take the place of anything that's leafy and green. It's like eating pasta or rice. Corn is a carb.
It's also GMO, and it's also chemical. So many chemicals on corn. I mean, corn. What do you think they're spraying? They're spraying the corn.
Mm-hmm. Corn, everything with corn syrup in it is a killer too. And one of the things that makes it the killer is the GMOs. And that's why I say that things that are touched by man are not necessarily good for us. I don't want to get political because Alicia will get mad at me, but Bill Gates bought 80% of the farmland. He's also one of the owners of Monsanto. And so what do you think? That goes hand in hand.
I mean, people, look, we're cursed with a pandemic. Eat the best you can. I mean, when I was on lockdown, I got in tip-top shape mentally and physically. Everybody's talking about COVID weight. I didn't do COVID weight. I got healthy.
I did COVID weight.
I didn't, girl. I lost. It's not so much that I lost weight. I was healthier because I was doing the walks. I got a dog who requires 2 to 3 walks a day, and then being on lockdown with no person, I didn't want to kill her. She didn't want to kill me. So I walked more. And the foods that I had delivered, I was very select. And I love my potato chips.
Yeah, I don't eat the stuff like she does. She calls it noshing. I call it eating snacks. She tries to make it sound cute.
Look. But look, I gave up ice cream. I eat coconut. I'm doing coconut ice cream and coconut milk. I gave up. That's not, look. I gave it up. I switched to something that was better for my health because I loved my mother. I loved my fiance. I took care of other people, but taking care of them, when Alan had to change his diet, I was eating what he was eating because he had kidney failure and he needed more steaks and this. And I'm like, oh my head, oh I'm sick, oh stomach. So, I mean, look, I still treat myself and I have my potato chips every once in a while. So I just switched to healthier choices. So when I think about how healthy are beans, you want to take it?
Beans are great, depending upon what you cook them with and where they came from.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, and I did gain COVID weight. I have a 7-year-old and mommy cooks 3 meals a day. So I was eating, my big problem was not only was I eating my food, but as I go to do the dishes, I eat what she did not eat. That's what I need to stop.
I mean, really, I mean, you have to just really take care of yourself and be selective about your food. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have to, we're in a society, like I said, when we started, everybody feels like they need to have this, that, the other, need to go to the fancy restaurants. Cook at home for yourself. You know, as much as you possibly can, eat fresh foods as much as you can. You know what your kids are eating. Don't drop them and take them to McDonald's because you feel as though, I know I love chips too. When they go to McDonald's, that that's a meal. That's not a meal. You're contributing to their poor health while making a corporation wealthy.
And
Take
we
that
don't
same,
do that.
take that same money and start cooking and make. I believe in family. Look, my great grandparents raised me. Great grandparents, not my grandparents. But my great grandparents raised me. We had 3 meals a day, and I had my fruits and I didn't realize, how important that was to me as an adult. But like I said, when I was younger, when I was all the way through my teens, my 20s, I ate. They would time to go. I pooped and repeat. The problem was as I got older and I could afford to eat what I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat, I was just eating. And anybody that knows me know I can eat like a teenage boy.
But I don't want people to think that I don't eat. I'm not one of those Hollywood girls.
Girl, we eat. We foodies. We eat.
Yes,
She makes pizza at home.
On a regular.
She makes pizza at home. I'm like, girl.
I make the dough. I make sauce.
You know what you put in your body. And that's what happens when we eat out. I pray over my food. First thing I do, I get my food. I say my grace because I don't know where those people's hands have been. I don't know where they actually got that food. And I do enjoy going out. But I'm by myself, but I cook for myself almost every day. I make myself a meal. So it's important to know what you put in is what's going to come out. Because we started this about poop, so I go on my tangents about health, but this put it in is what comes out. And if what coming out does not look like it should, you need to rethink what you're doing. Be friends with your doctor and listen to your body first. So when you get to your doctor, he can actually help you monitor what you're doing for yourself because he does the blood work, your urinalysis. So I'm not, your doctors are good, but make them work more for you.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things that they don't tell you. Like one of the things that we aid is eczema. A doctor will send you some $60 eczema cream and act like they're helping you. That's not helping you. What it does is it treats what's going on top.
Mm-hmm. Topical.
Yes, but eczema comes from within, and it usually starts with a food allergy. And that food allergy most of the time starts with dairy. I'm just going to throw that out there. But the doctors aren't going to tell you that because they want you to buy that $60 eczema cream.
Mm-hmm. So, how do we help? Everybody, this is the new year. So I'm going to put up a special for everybody. You can go to our website, Keeping It All Natural. I'll get it up tomorrow. We're super busy with moving. But within the next 24 to 48 hours, like I said, you can always email us. But I'm going to put up a special for the new year for a few things. Even if you're coming into one of our centers, you're going to get a 10% discount. We're in South Florida for this center. We're going to be opening another one in the next, hopefully, God willing, within the next 6 months, closer to the West Coast, because I want people to be able to get us wherever we are. And we're going to start doing a lot more of these Instagram lives so that we can help as many people as we can around the world.
Absolutely. Somebody's asking, what if they're on blood thinners? What about being on blood thinners, honey? That has nothing to do with the way you eat. That is trying to open your arteries. And there are a lot of natural ways to also help open your arteries. I won't tell you to stop taking your blood thinners, but I can absolutely put you up on point about what you can eat. So hopefully your doctor will wean you off of them.
So I'm going to talk about someone that we're currently working with. She's been with us since November. I just sent Cherry the before and after pictures of this young lady from November 18th up until yesterday, the difference in her body. And she is doing 2 things. She's working with me at the center doing lymphatic drainage, as well as we have the machine. We have the IQ machine that we have, works with your lymphatic system. It's a health care as well as a beauty and wellness system. And she's been working with Cherry for what, 3 weeks now?
Yes.
So between those two things, she's lost close to 20 pounds in less than 6 weeks. Her body shape, we're going to put the before and afters up probably tomorrow, but she's lost close to 20 pounds. She also has changed her shape of her body. And here's the kicker. She has Hashimoto's disease, which is thyroid. And everybody talks about, oh, well, I have a thyroid problem. Consistency and commitment are the most important things that you can do for yourself. And I have to say, this young lady knows who she is if she's on here, that she has been consistent and she has been committed. And when you see her before and after picture for 6 weeks and having a thyroid condition, how she has done. I'm very proud of her. Very, very
I
proud.
am too. She doesn't always like me either.
Yeah, she cheats a little bit here and there, but she's learning. And she's in the healthcare field. So she knows what she needs to do for herself. So we want to make a difference in other people's lives. Join us here every Sunday, 12 o'clock. Almost every Sunday. We're going to do it as much as we possibly can. We'll make an announcement. I don't know. Is there anything else we need to talk about, Miss Sherry? It's the day we talking about food.
I was gonna say, people talk about thyroids, and there's different kind of thyroids issue. There's a non-active thyroid, but what she has is a overestrogen problem.
Yep.
And that causes a problem for her thyroid. And a lot of times estrogen is in the food that you eat. If you're eating things like cows and chickens and fish, they all have hormones, they all have blood, they all carry diseases, they're all carrying estrogen. So eating that extra estrogen also helps her make more estrogen. And that's something that the doctor doesn't explain to you.
And one of the things that we can tell, guys, in our center, we have a scale that most people hate. Why? Because they may look good, but our scale tells you what your visceral fat is. And most people don't know what visceral fat is. We'll talk a little bit. Let's touch it, because I know you have a consultation shortly. But visceral fat is the fat that's surrounding our organs. So if you have all this fat around your organs, it does what? It leads to heart disease, diabetes, cancer. All these things contribute. Our machine, the scale that we have, tells you your visceral fat, how much water you have in your cells, how much fat is in your body. So BMI is not it. It is your total body weight, your fat in each part of your body. So our scale tells you how big your arms are, how much fat is in your arms, how much fat is in your gut, how much fat is in your thighs. It tells you all of this. So we can tell when our clients cheat. When they come into the center, we're like,
quick.
Yeah, you may have lost some weight, but you're not eating the way that you should be eating to do this. So we can tell when you cheat.
Yeah, it doesn't lie. Somebody just asked if we had a colonoscopy. Colon cancer actually runs in my family. But I am not at colonoscopy age yet. My doctor keeps telling me I don't need it yet. It's a smart ass trying to say to them, oh. But you do need to make sure that your health is well. I was going to say, besides from a colonoscopy, there's also other indicators. Sometimes if you need to get one when you're a younger age, and it goes by your blood work and your health and stuff like that. But nothing has come up where I haven't had to have one yet, but it is coming very, very.
Do you remember when I used to call you and tell you about that pain that I have in my left side?
Yes.
And you said what? You full of
shit.
And she was right. When I started going to the bathroom on a more regular basis because of starting with the detox and then transitioning into a healthier lifestyle eating, I can't even tell you. I don't even remember that pain anymore. That's been 3 years ago, 4 years.
Yes, and I'm just teasing. Christian's like, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm 46. I am colonoscopy age. They will do it, my doctor says, probably in about 2 years, closer to when I reach 50, because my blood work is coming back good. And he's not into doing things just to do it. I happen to have a really great physician, and we've been together for many, many years. So he knows my body just as well as I do.
Well, I'm 56 last year, I'm going to be 57 this year, and I feel amazing. And I can say it's from living well inside and out.
Yes.
Also with the IQ machine, which drains your lymphatic system, opens up your lymphatic system. Are we talking lymphatic system next week?
I think we need to do a whole lymphatic system.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to tell you about the lymphatic system. That's on the schedule for next week, right?
That's on the schedule for next Sunday at 12 p.m. EST.
Okay. So guys, tune in with us next Sunday at 12. We're going to talk about the lymphatic system. Sean, you want to know where's our physician? Well, the new center is in Hollandale Beach, Florida now. The next one is going to be out west. I'm still looking for a location, and I got to finish getting all of this stuff done. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm 56, and I try to live well inside and out, and I do cheat.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Don't. Yeah, Keon.
Gorgeous.
So, don't get it twisted. I cheat because yesterday I needed something sweet. And I took 2 forks full of my carrot cake and I threw the rest in the trash because if I don't, I'm going to keep eating it. And guess what? When I went back to have something sweet, I grabbed my cantaloupe.
But you know what? I always tell people the detox is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change.
I don't diet.
Yes, diets don't work.
D-I-E. That's diet for me.
Work. It's $1 million industry because because it doesn't work. Everything in moderation is fine because I'm gonna eat some tacos.
Yeah, carrot cake and me. I'm gonna learn how to make a real carrot cake though myself. Once we get everything straight with the center, I'm gonna start doing some stuff. Cherry and I both cook, so we'll probably do some Instagram lives with some of the healthy recipes and things that we do. And our detox program does give you recipes, so don't feel like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out how to make a healthy carrot cake because I see other people that love carrot cake like I do. So
I got you.
Okay.
You.
Send it to me. So we'll do that. We'll do a healthy dessert Instagram live one day. But next week, lymphatic system, and these 2 things that we're covering right now, the lymphatic system and our poop and our diet. These are the 2 things that probably some of the most important lessons you can learn about your body. It will save your life, or it will help you live a better life.
Well, a lot of people don't know if they keep the lymphatic system clean, it boosts their immune system.
Yes, so speaking of that, I don't get sick. I've been using the IQ machine and doing the detox now, 4 years on the detox. The last time I was really sick was when COVID-19 hit and nobody knew what it was. You remember I was real sick and I was like, oh my God, I've never felt like this before. I can't get out of bed. And that was before they talked about COVID-19. Now, in our center, people, wash your hands. Wash your hands like you wash your butt. You wash times a day. Wash your hands all day long. In our center, you wash your hands. We always wear masks. I was wearing masks on airplanes years ago when everybody was teasing me, why are you on the airplane with a mask? Because people are nasty. Watch your germs. You can still build up your immune system if you're eating properly. You're keeping your lymphatic system in check. I mean, build your immune system. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just build your immune system.
First of all,
Misha, you can get the detox anywhere.
You're in Boston, baby. We do it virtually. You don't have to be in front of us to do it. One of the things that I want to let people know is this is not a tea. This is not some pills that we're selling you. I am just retraining your thought about foods. So
laxatives.
No, you can do the detox from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to follow the meal plan that we give you.
Yep. So I know you have a consultation.
I do in 15 minutes. A client that I'm very proud of, but she's not going to be happy with me either.
Oh, she's got to send you her new stats, love.
I was gonna say, I don't think she's going to be pleased, but I am very excited to speak with her. She's making beautiful progress, but I know that we can make so much more.
Oh yeah.
And you guys, let's change our health this year, okay? I don't want to hear about any more mid-40-year-old people going on high blood pressure medicine or, having a problem with their diabetes. Let's tackle it before it gets to that point. Hair tips. So Alicia actually makes all natural hair care products, as do I. Your hair starts from what you eat.
Okay.
We do have a hair, skin, and nails challenge, and I'm about to do that detox myself.
The
So that,
challenge is actually on the hair, skin, and nails challenge, the menopause challenge, and the regular detox challenge is on the Keeping It All Natural website. Is keepingitallnatural.com. You can go there and purchase it. And then Cherry will reach out. She sends you the 9,999 pages that she asks you questions about your health, which I got to do my new one. I'm going to do my menopause challenge. So Cherry and I got a challenge on because she's doing the challenge and I'm going to do the challenge and we're going to do it together. So we got to talk about who gets what when we.
I got to lose some of this. Like this is got to go. I'm just going to keep it real.
Okay, well, I'm trying to hold on to the little ones they're not really little, but considering I was a 32 nothing to now I am womanly, and I like my womanly curves, but they come from being healthy, not from eating junk food or drinking alcohol. People, to a limit. It's gonna come out in your poop. Most people notice after they can have some alcohol how they feel.
Alicia does make a product to help alopecia. Somebody just asked about alopecia. There are actual, I think, before and after results on your website, right?
Yeah, it's on our website. It's on keepingitallnatural.com. Some of the stuff is on Instagram too. I kind of been revamping Instagram. We have a new, not really new, but I've been working with an IT team because I try to do it all, but I know that I can't. Cherry can't do everything that she does, that we would like to do as much as we possibly can, but unfortunately it's not enough hours in a day. And she has a little one that, like I said, she's an amazing mom that's homeschooled. And I feel like I have my kids every single day.
She runs the business and actually has to go face to face with all of us.
Probably almost everybody that's been through the door has met me personally.
Oh yeah, and she's there 12 hours a day, every single day, 7 days a week. And Alicia, one thing I can say about her is she is customer service at its best. I'm not. I'm gonna throw it out there. You are everybody's angel though, because it's not about the money with Alicia. It's really, she cares about people. She loves people and she wants to help people change their lives. So she becomes very personable with them.
Yeah. I mean, I've suffered great loss because of people's health. My mother passed away, actually on our baby's birthday. And then 11 months later, my fiance passed away, both of which died in my arms. And I can tell you, I've gotten even more serious and more committed to helping people because I think if they were a little different, I did make changes in their lives, but later in life, and they lived longer than what they would have beforehand, with Cherry's help, as well as working with their doctors. But I mean, I don't, I still have a glass of wine or a cocktail here and there, but don't abuse your bodies. We only get one, guys. You only get one body. And trust me, as a person who has seen people that lived amazing lives, all of a sudden take their last breath and not wake up, that's real talk. That's real. So I want to help as many people, and I want us to touch as many people as we. Thank you, everybody, for the condolences. But we want to help you. We want to help you as much as we can, as best we can, to live a good life. All this plastic surgery and cosmetic surgery that you're going out and spending $8,000 and $10,000 to get this stuff done, and then you still don't take care of yourself, then you got to go back. Come on. Wake up, people. Stop making some of these doctors rich and become rich in your health. Your health is your own personal wealth. Let's do it together. Like Cherry said, I care.
Yes, she does.
I give a what.
Quickly, I have to tell, this is not a business. It's a labor of love. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I didn't decide that I was going to go into business with Alicia. For my birthday, she sent me keys and she said, happy birthday. You are now my business partner. We have a health and wellness center because I need you to keep up your certification to help people. And it wasn't about making money or going into business. She wanted to help people. So my big sister basically punked me and told me that she was dedicating her life to changing people's health after her loss. So I need people to know that about you and to know that that's what pushed you into becoming a health coach. And this is not like a sales pitch, that this is about changing our people because everything we know about food is wrong.
Yeah, because we started with the skincare, doing the skincare, helping Alan with his skincare. And then it went from that to my vanity, 100%, to wow, Sherry saying it's more than just how you look, it's what are you doing to your body. And then she became my guru. And I can tell you firsthand, she's changed my life. She helped me help other people in my life. And she continues to help me help others. So I love you for that. I know you're not a people person. It's not about being a people person. It's about caring. We don't have enough love and care in our world anymore. So, you know, it's important. What I do is important to me. It's my therapy, to be quite honest. I think it has become definitely my therapy. I wasn't taking care of myself. That still, even after my mom passed, I was still 40 hours a day. I could get out of a day, you know, working. And then the same thing, my fiance just working. And I'm back to this year. I think I'm really starting to come out of my depression. I didn't gain a lot of weight. I didn't eat.
No, I gained it for you all right here.
You better stop, because the boys are going to be DMing you. You know that. They're going to be like, hey, girl.
They DMing me anyway, but they are triple Ds. Okay, if I can get back down to a C, I will be a happy girl.
I'm a triple D, but I'm a tiny triple D. I'm the 32 triple D, so.
I'm a 34 triple D. They don't even really make my size. I've started ordering bras off of Amazon because you can't go in the store and buy a cute 34 triple D.
So I'm going to say this. For everybody that's considering plastic surgery, bariatric surgery, you want to lose some pounds, you want to get healthy, hit us up. Because even after the ladies that I know that get because we treat a lot of aftercare. We do post-op lymphatic drainage. And we had a lady from London. I had people from California to come in and see us, because the machine we have isn't all over the country as of yet. It's all over the world, but it's not all over the United States yet. But they all have one thing in common: how they eat. Mm-hmm. How they eat, how they got there. Then they do the plastic surgery. The plastic surgery, to me, I always compare it to getting hit by a bus and getting up and being like, okay, everything, no. What do you do after you get it? All the cellulite that you have in your body. Cellulite comes from something. And guess what? It's food. People don't understand what cellulite, because we're going to do cellulite too, but cellulite comes from your lymphatic system, how you eat, then exercise. Everyone says, I go to the gym all the time. Come on. Let's talk about it.
And what you're doing in the gym. Let's talk about that too. Let's talk about women's bodies in the gym versus male bodies in the gym. 1 week, not now, but one of the Sundays.
And how you eat.
Yeah.
How you eat. Because you know that one little thing you told me to stop doing, I changed that, and yeah, I feel great. So I'm going to let you go, because, girl, we could talk all day. We have, hopefully, the rest of our healthy and wealthy lives. Health is wealth, y'all, to tell you about how to help you be the best you can possibly be. So join us here every Sunday, 12 o'clock. We're going to try and keep it under an hour, because I think we're at an hour and 5 minutes right now. We could talk all day. I love you.
I love you too.
My queen, my young queen.
I was in the room eating a banana when I left. So
I'm allergic, but I'm getting ready to go in here and eat some fruit. And then I'm going to prepare for my lunch and drink my water, because I'm hungry right now. So.
And thank you, Lulu Red Feather 1 just bought a badge, and we've made $15.25, and that is all going to go towards helping somebody change their life.
All right. See you guys next Sunday, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We love you. Health is wealth. Be the best you can be. Live well inside and out. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Love you.
I love you too, but guess what?
What?
I don't know how to hang up.
I don't either. I was hoping to.
I think I pressed this X. Let's
try the X. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye, baby.